Welcome back to Access Daily from Universal Orlando Resorts.
Get excited, everybody, because joining us now is our friend Joey Fatone. Wait, before we get started, Joey validated what I've been saying. What happens to you after 40s with roller coasters?
Your stomach tends to get a little weird. After I turned 45, I went with my daughter to Six Flags in California, and we did all the roller coasters. After back-to-back, it's like, I feel good. And I'm forcing myself to go on. I'm like, this is awesome.
Aggressive.
That's
an aggressive move. You go no food, and you hit it hard,
Exactly.
you hit it quick. Now, you're a proud native Floridian, correct?
Correct. I can call myself, yes, 100%. I've been here for many years now.
Right here in Orlando, right?
Yeah,
nice,
yeah, it's been nice, you know. I mean, this is literally my backyard. I worked at Universal doing the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review show out here, singing and dancing in a werewolf costume.
Okay, wait a minute.
In 100-degree weather.
And did that lead you to Nsync?
Yeah, pretty much did. I mean, the guys, Lou Pearlman, it was Justin, JC, and Chris. The three of them came out and saw me perform because I gave them a tape, and I was like, you know what? The tape is kind of stupid. Why don't you see what I do? And it's a whole singing and dancing show, and I was like, this is what I do. And they're like, oh, okay. And that's kind of how it really kind of started me getting into Nsync, actually.
I love, you've got two daughters. What are the ages again, 20?
12 and 12, yeah, 12 and 20.
12 and 20. And do you ever reflect on their age, especially your oldest daughter, and then see what you were doing during that time?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. When she graduated high school, I'm looking at her, and I took a picture of it, and I was like, I remember my prom and everything. And after prom, that next year, I left to go to Germany with 4 other dudes. It's weird, like going on tour. She was just getting into college, so I knew nothing about college. She's going to Michigan State, as you know.
Go Spartans.
And go Spartans, woohoo! And the crazy thing about it is, you know, her doing these things, I'm like, I know nothing about college. I'm sorry, but I'll help you out any other way on travel and stuff like that, but that's the only thing I really don't know.
That is a trip. And then one of your bandmates, Lance Bass, had some twins recently, right?
Yeah, you know, it's always interesting to see when somebody else has a kid, because I was the first one to have a child, you know, so they're like, oh, why don't you come out and party with us? When I had my little one, I'm like, yeah, I can't do those things. Now seeing him when I went to his house, I'm like, hey, Lance, how's it going? His bag's under him and Michael's eyes. I said, what's wrong? You want to go out and party? He's like, oh, you know, the twins. I'm like, think about it.
That's funny.
For me, I've never had twins before, so I know one, but 2, I'm sure, is even double trouble.
Well, your other baby, Common Knowledge.
We love this
You've
show.
been doing that for a little while
Yeah,
now,
we're
right?
going to be, hopefully shooting another season. That's been going on. It's a lot of fun, because it's one of those things that's always funny, because people come up and they're like, oh, hey, you know, Common Knowledge, how about this question? I'm like,
I'm off script, baby.
That's like me asking you. It's like me asking you,
right.
what was the movie review yesterday?
Yeah,
and you probably heard it go like, I don't remember. That's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like you're reading all these different things, and you want to move it along, and it's really funny when they come back and ask you a question. I'm like, I don't remember.
You got to claim it. Be like, not now. I will not do this.
So here's a clip of a time you accidentally created the greatest spice of all time. So check this out.
Epsom salt or Kanye pepper? I'm dumb. Lemon juice, Epsom salt, or
Kanye pepper.
Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice.
What was on your mind, player?
Again, reading teleprompters all day. I do 6 shows a day. So reading it around the 5th or 6th show, you go, is that Kanye? It's not, I don't know, Kanye. But it was cayenne pepper. And the funny thing is the jokes, the crew actually came up and gave me a cayenne pepper spice. That's a Common Knowledge on it with cayenne pepper.
Wait, you could do the Kanye pepper on your hot dog.
I should. That's a good idea.
That could be
One
good.
time I mispronounced from One Direction, Liam's name, and because I was reading a lot, I said lime. They attacked me, his fans, like I did, and I was just because reading so much. Exactly, but I got attacked for like a week by these little girls viciously. And you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
anything you say about anybody that are fans of a boy band, they attack you. Same thing, I've said things with Backstreet, made a joke about they needed money, they were going on tour, and they attacked me.
So Fat Ones, man, how's that going?
Been going great. You know, we have a food truck out in here in Orlando. We've been just doing a whole bunch of different things as far as like different flavors and trying out different types of like, I don't know, just taking a hot dog and flipping it on its side a little bit, I would say. So it's been really going really well. We have a thing called the Fat One with all these different hot dogs. Food truck right there with all the different Italian ices. We have the names of them are really cool because we name one like the Bensonhurst, the Brooklyn, all these different kind of things that kind of associate in one way, shape, or form of what I've done in my life.
Sure.
You know, when we had the freestanding one, it was actually cool. I want to bring it back. Is we had 5 little sample hot dogs. It was called the Boy Bander. We had little hot dogs that had different.
Like little White Castle kind of little hot dogs.
Little slider, little hot dog slider kind of thing.
Nice.
So we want to try to bring some of that more stuff back. But it's been really, really good. The stuff that we've been working on. You know, coming up with different creations and hopefully expanding more and more.
Oh, it's doing so well. And you had a famous food critic come by your truck. Take a look at this.
It's so good. Oh man. You gotta have one.
Hey,
How
that's
did
a
that
solid
happen?
endorsement right there, Ed
he
Sheeran.
came up and he's like, oh, I love sausages. I love sausages. I was like, you mean hot dogs? He goes, yeah, I love sausages. And when he was on
Close enough.
tour here in Orlando, he was going to come to the Florida Mall. And I was like, you know what? It might be a little bit crazy. Why don't I come to you and cook it? So I cooked for all his crew and all that stuff. And then he came and he's like, hey, I love that. What is that? What is this? And was just very curious about everything. So we've been doing that, and he enjoyed it.
That's
He's a
so
super cool
cool.
guy,
Yeah,
isn't he?
really cool.
Really,
By the way,
that's
that
awesome.
dog is half eaten. Like he was in it to win it.
He was in it right there. I heard you brought us some food, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's
some
try.
hot dogs.
Let's see,
Here they
get
are.
more sausages.
Sausages. These are Angus beef,
Oh,
100%.
these are
These are the
aggressive.
fat. Yeah,
Oh,
these
wow.
are the fat ones. These are called the fat ones here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want
So
to
that's a
one?
Brooklyn.
Okay.
That's a Ben Saris. Is a new kind
Guys,
of
close
Asian,
up
I
as
got
I
Brooklyn.
dig into this.
Asian invasion, we like to call it.
Oh, wow.
It's a kimchi
Got
dog.
kimchi.
Wait,
Yes.
do we have the same one? I
This
think
is
we do.
no.
No,
You
they're
got
all
some
different.
bacon.
You can always buy
I've
one
got
side and the other
something
just
with
because
like
of the fact that
Thousand Island
Yep.
kind of deal right here.
That actually is the pimento cheese with onions and bacon. That
pimento
one is
pimento cheese.
bacon-infused jam.
Okay, let's get that one.
Right?
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Salute. It's gonna stick around. We're gonna go back in the day to 1995
Oh my God.
when Nsync first burst onto the scene. Nothing bigger. Joey's brought some memorabilia to show us too. Stay with us.
That is incredible.